Welcome to 3-7, the solutions to the letter problems. So first of all, letter A, we are graphing these equations on the coordinate plane in order to find a possible solution. So first of all, we're going to start at our y-intercept of -1, be right here, and we have a slope of 1 over 1 is our slope for x. So we're going to go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, and we're going to do this as accurately as possible, and we end up at this point here. And we can draw our line for that one. Then we would label this point, this line, y equals x minus 1. Okay, now we're going to go to -2, and in this case we have a slope of 2 over 1. So we're going to go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, and have a point right here. If we went down 2 and over this way, we'd be here, so that's going to be our most accurate line. So let's draw this line. And if we draw these as accurately as possible, in fact, if we take a look at it, we can say we were right here for sure. We went up 2 over 1, that's this point right here. And here we had a slope of 1 up 1 over 1, that also is at that point. So our point is 1 on the x-axis, and we went over 1 from the origin, and then didn't go up anywhere, so it's 1, 0. That's our solution there. For number 2, we have a y-intercept of 0. It doesn't show there, but it's there. So we start here at the origin, and we have up 4 over 1. Up 4 and over 1. We could do the same thing. We could go down 4 and back 1. And we have an equation, a line right through here. And this one we are going to label y equals 4x. And by the way, this equation here was y equals 2x minus 2. Now we have x plus 3, so go to +3, our y-intercept right here, and this is a up 1 over 1 slope, so it's up 1 over 1, that'd be right there. We go down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, keep doing that until we get to right here. And again, we can draw our line as accurately as possible through here. And this one is y equals x plus 3. And our common solution is right here. Again, a good way to check that would be we were right here at this point. We know that the intercept, and we went up 1 over 1. That puts us right there at that point. And at this point, we had a slope of 4, so from here we went up 4 and over 1. That again puts us at that same point. And that point is, on the x, we traveled 1, and on the y, we traveled 4, so it's a point of 1, 4. Okay, letter C. Creative Crafts gives scrapbooking lessons for $15 per hour plus a $10 supply charge. Scrapbooks Incorporated gives lessons for $20 per hour with no additional charges. Write and solve a system of equations that represents the situation, and then interpret the solution. Well, first of all, let's go Creative Crafts. It's $15 per hour. That would be 15x, $15 times the number of hours, plus 10 would be the supply charge. Will give us our total that we're going to, so we're going to have y equals, our total equals 15 times the number of hours plus $10 to begin with. So we can graph that. We have a point at 10 and our y-intercept, and we have a slope of 15. Now notice on this axis we have a scale of 1. On this axis we have a scale of 10. And we want to go up 15. So if we go up 30 and over 2, that would be a 15 slope. So go up 10, 20, 30. So if we go up 3 squares and over 2, that's actually a slope of 15. Let me explain that again to make sure you get that. From 10 up to 40 is a rise of 30, and then over is a run of 2, and of course 30 over 2, make this better, 30 over 2 is indeed 15. So we need to go up 30 there, go up another 30, and we can go up a final 30, so that means we would have to go over 6. So we would get to our point right here, and now we can draw a nice straight line exactly from this point to this, and that's our CC, Creative Crafts. Now, Scrapbooks Incorporated, we'll call it SI, gives lessons for $20 per hour, so that's 20x. So our total equals 20x with no additional charge, but I'm going to put plus 0, so you see that that is our y-intercept. So our y-intercept is 0, but now our slope is 20. This one's going to be much easier. We can just rise 20 over 1, rise 20 over 1, rise 20 over 1, 20 over 1, 20 over 1, and we will end up right there. So now we can draw our line from the origin through here to there, and now we can see that our CC probably wasn't placed in the best spot. We'll call this one CC, and this one is SI, Scrapbooks Incorporated. So now we need to find a solution. The solution, one of the things about trying to draw lines here, you can see both of these lines are a little bit low. It's hard for me to put this exactly on the spot, but our solution is right here at 40 and 2. So our solution is an x value of 2, a y value of 40 is our solution, and then they ask you to interpret that solution. What that solution means is that if you take lessons for 2 hours, it doesn't matter which supplier you use, whether you use Scrapbooks Incorporated or Creative Crafts, you are going to pay $40 for the service, as long as you take 2 hours. That is the one point where it doesn't matter which company you go with, the charge is going to be the same. Okay, for letter F, we need to first of all find the slope of this set of points. So we're going to go 4 minus 2 over 1 minus 0 would be 2 over 1. So that's the slope of this one, m equals 2. And then we're going to find the slope for this one. It's 1 minus negative 1, which is plus 1, over 1 minus 0. So we have 2 over 1. So immediately we have the same slope, and as long as the lines have the same slope, we do not even need to find equations, because as long as they both have the same slope, there is no solution. Please press pause and do guided practice.